Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming by Geeks channel. My name is Adam and this is my Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe series, episode 4. Now we're pretty much going to carry on from the end of episode 3. I've let a little bit of time go by just to get some more money in. So I'm up to almost 4 million now, which is pretty awesome. And I've had a good look around to see what I could do next, and I've come across these woods, 2 decent sized woods next to each other. So I figured let's take advantage of these. So I'm going to try and do something a bit sneaky. So I'm going to plop a station right in the middle, but with a straight road you can put a rail over it and it'll make a level crossing, but on a bent road like that you can't. It just won't let you do it. So I'm going to be sneaky. I don't own this road, it's not mine. I'm going to blow it up anyway. All that will do is that will irritate Marnes Nor, great name, council. So you can do it in, the odd bit here and there, but I wouldn't do it too much. We need to go down to here. Now, woods go to the sawmills and they produce goods from those woods. So a 2-platform station is required. Now this one, the reason I chose this because it was just a fraction longer distance. And I thought it might be a good money maker. What I'm going to do here is, I don't like my trains going up and down hills. It's a pain. So I'm going to do some modifications here. I'm going to build a bridge. I know this seems like an expensive way of doing things, but I do have my reasons. Going up and downhill, especially in the beginning game when you've got the steam trains and the early diesel trains, it really slows the train down. So if you can keep them on the flattened level as much as possible, it's really going to help. Remember, this very much is has the whole paradigm of time is money. The quicker you can get goods from one place to another, the more money you're going to make. So in this case I need a bunch of wood trucks. Now, I don't know how many, so I'm just going to do that many for now. However many days was that? 7 trucks. Fast forward again. Let that go. Close that, close that. But you know what, I can close it all. And let's look at the station and see how much wood is there and how much can this carry. This can carry 210. Have I gone and got that spot on again? Can't possibly have done, surely. Okay, so looking good. That took 179 of 210. Now let's let that go down to the sawmill. Let it unload. Let's see what kind of money that made. A decent 15,000. Now, will it have enough space for the next load? It might not. There might be a little bit left over. Nope. Wow, that was 99%. Look at that, 209 of 210. That was pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. So 209 out of 2, that is exactly spot on. That's going to be a good money maker. Look, it's already up to 32 grand and it's only been around for less than a month. So let's let that run. Then I need to get the goods out of here and presumably into Plagueburg Bay. So again, I'll leave it to in case I decide to do passenger service later. Again, let's put some stuff down to stop the town from building there too much. And let's build another cheap train, or as cheap as possible. And let's get some goods trucks. That'll do for now, because it's only a single income. Let's go to gin stock woods. We'll set it off now. We'll let it do its thing, and then we'll set it to full load at gin stock woods. So now it'll just sit there and wait. And hopefully, it's not going to wait too long. And this one should also make, even though it's been sat around doing nothing, it's making a small profit. I'm not going to complain. It's good enough. It'll do. So that was a nice, quick and easy little system we put in there. Now the other thing I saw was this lot, and I just felt really all these ore thingies, oil rigs, all these oil rigs. Surely there's got to be something good I can do with these. And amazingly, there actually is. I'm just looking to see if it's the only one. There is. Partial Ridge Oil Refinery. It's there for the taking. But this one's a bit different because this obviously is all be done by boat. So I've got to somehow get the goods off the boat onto something else up to the oil refinery, which again makes goods. So let's get probably, is train going to be best here, or would trucks be good? No, I'm going to go with train. You may notice that I do a lot of trains in this. I do find them to be the best way of doing stuff. I would like a dock, and I'll put that dock over here. So it's in the middle of nowhere. It's not really going to accept anything, but I am going to chuck on it. So if you put something right next to it like this, it will be one station that now has a train station and a dock. So I want to get a depot, a ship depot. I want to buy a new ship, and I want to buy an oil tanker. And I want you to start off with, to go to here, go to the Rothwaite Spring docks, and for that I'll click on you and I'm going to click unload all. Except, no I don't, that was the old way. I want to click transfer. So take everything you've got and dump it there. Then a train can come and collect that and take it to the oil refinery for processing. So while that boat is busy doing his first trip, let's get the train up and running. So again, the SH Hendry does seem to be a good one. Let me just check the running costs are still the cheapest. Reliability is not best, but again, it's not the end of the world. Pop some tankers on, and we'll say you go there and pick up everything and then come back. And off you go. So he'll stop there briefly, kind of meaningless, won't do anything, in the same way that this tanker here has nothing. But let's see. We've got some oil here ready, so let's forward time. How much oil did this guy get? 72,000 litres. It's a fair amount. The train is only capable of taking 150, so it's, I say only, it's well within its capability. So it's going to need, what, at least 2 of those trips. Oh, I needed a third. Now let's hope that this doesn't shut down before then. Oh, train needed servicing, it had been sat there that long. So I need to up the oil income for him. But let's see what kind of money he makes. Jing. 4k. Not a lot, but it's enough. It's enough to keep him going. Now there's still 89,000 there. So he's not doing too badly. What I need to do is perhaps get another boat. And let's get him going to, this one's got quite a decent amount, so he can go there. Let's get him going because it's a boat, it's slow. So you can go to the docks and transfer. And this boat, is it making any money? Yes, but barely. I mean, I'm not sure if he's going to be breaking even, I imagine, by the end of the year. Oh no, he might slightly do it. What's this one? This one's got 200,000 litres. This one is going to be better. Now there's going to be plenty on the platform here. This oil tanker train is going to be busy. It is going to be going backwards and forwards almost continuously. That's good. Need to keep my eye on it though. If that gets too big, then I might put some more tankers on the train so we can catch up. But for the moment, he's doing good. And that's just 2 of these. There are a lot more here. I'm guessing there's an oil vein under here somewhere for them to all pop up like this. Oh good, this one's increased his production to 108. He was only at 80 something. This is 189. This one here's going to 144. I mean, does this boat get a full load from this? Yeah, it does. So next ship goes to here, and then there. Let's get you moving. You transfer stuff. So how's this one doing in terms of money? Again, he's making enough. Doesn't have to be a lot as long as it's some profit. 2 or 3 grand. Let's let you get there. 118. This, oh look, we've got hovercraft now, so probably be getting into some boats soon. So this dock is going to get overwhelmed very soon with oil. It's going to be so much oil, it's not going to be able to keep up at all. So on the next run, let's tell you, go to the depot, and at that depot, when you get there, you can have some more oil tankers, and I'm going to put the maximum I can put on you because there's so much oil here. I can just up that infinitely almost. So now this train can take 270,000 litres. Let's see if he can in any way keep up with that. Look. Is that what I think it is? The Yate Horgan. Looks a bit like a quite a Concorde type plane, even train, Concorde type plane. I don't think this guy's going to be able to keep up. He's definitely not. He's definitely not getting that number down, is he? 800, 700, 900 million. He's not making a dent in that. So you know what that means, don't you? It means I need to double some stuff. I can either make the platform longer and put more carriages on him, or I can just double up. Oh, look at that, electrified railway is available. So let's double up. So if I'm quick, let me get this ready. So I can do boom, boom. Now, because of the dock, I didn't have to be quick because the station was already there, which means this guy hasn't lost his orders. And so what I can do, I'm not doing goods just yet. To be honest, I'm not sure where I'd take them because there's only small little towns here. Oh, there we go. It would have to go up there somewhere. So I'll do the same to you. So boom, got to be a bit quicker for you. And let's just do the exact same railway. Oops. With the same depot at the back. And I can even clone this train, even though he's on a different track. He's got his own dedicated one. It doesn't matter. So now, hopefully these guys will together make a bit of a dent. Let's see if we can get that down. Yeah, almost. Yes. So that's not too bad now. So let's have an overall look. I've only got the 3 boats. 10, 10 and 5. I mean, yeah, it's better than nothing, right? It's not mega money. But as these oil rigs go, they might, in fact they are, increasing their production all the time. What I will do though is to save the boats a bit of time, seeing as this slow, I'll put another depot over here. That way they haven't got to come all the way past down to here for servicing. And of course I can just keep adding boats to this, so if I feel that these trains aren't doing enough, I can just do new ship. Oh look, I can have a bigger ship, a bigger, faster ship. I mean, that's got to be worth it surely. And that one will go, in fact don't go to just yet because I don't know which is the better one. So we've got 90, 120, 128, 64. Okay, so we want the 128, which is the whatever that is, west, Morebridge West. So go to Morebridge West, go to here, you get going because it'll take you a little while, and again do transfer. He's going to go there, he's going to trigger Morebridge West to start. Let's see, yeah, no problem there. Easily gobbled that up, and it's much faster, that boat. I should have started this a couple of years later, shouldn't I? Never mind. These things happen. And these 2 trains should probably cope with that without too much of a problem. Excellent. Now, the other thing I'd like to look at today is, I was going to check my cars. How are these guys doing? Yeah, they're all doing fine. Standard sort of money for road vehicles, which is usually quite low. Trains. Got some old trains here. these ones here have automatically renewed, and they've renewed somehow. They've been refurbished. That was not really what I was expecting. Okay, so let's go and check on these guys here. So these trains are getting old. Now, do I have any electric trains? I probably will, but I need to upgrade that first to an electric train depot, which looks identical, by the way. So it's easy to not know what's what. No, so that's still the only of that type train. The only electric train I've got is the SH30, which has a ton of power and is, you know, the fastest there is, but also the most expensive. So it's only good if you've got something, you know, if you've got a lot to haul and a long way to go. These stations are pretty lame, a few passengers here and there, so I'm not going to bother adding any more. I don't think that's going to be worth it, but because they are small towns. Hopefully Melbury, with their airport now, and Mangrove, will also be happy with that. They will increase in size a bit, and as they do, I will start to add more trains. New Watton-on-Sea, outstanding. They're happy with me now, so I could now add the farm here, which I'm going to do, because that was the original plan, right, from the previous episode. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that now. Originally I was going to put the station here, and this town would not let me. They were not happy, so I ended up abandoning it and doing something else. So this one will have, oh, I didn't look. So they do more livestock than grain. So let's do 3 and 5 will probably be okay. And the only difference here is this one is going to be sharing a line. So that one will have to come down this way, down these lines, through these stations, whilst sharing the track, and then down to here, where it also has to share the platform. So in order to make that work, and to stop it from being stupid and stopping at every station, you can say go to New Watton-on-Sea, get a full load of either cargo, doesn't matter which one, and then go to Sedale City South non-stop. So it won't stop at the other stations along the way, it will just blast straight through them, because what's the point in stopping at a station when you don't have anything to collect? So let's see how this one loads up. Uh, 75. So yeah, about right. Probably could have done another one maybe, but what we want to do is follow this train. Is there a follow option? Can't remember. There we go, double click, that's the one. Double click the little location symbol to have it follow. That should just blast straight through every station, which it's doing, fantastic. And it will stop at the lights if it comes across another one, which of course it will, because yeah, the other trains are, don't know if they're slower necessarily, but let's have a look. Actually no, they're a bit faster, so that's good. So you may not necessarily catch up on trains unless they're stuck in stations filling up with passengers. In fact, if anything, they'll be chasing him, but because he'll be blasting through stations, they'll always have to stop. So yeah, he's doing well. He's just blasting through exactly as he should. That's what I like to see. You know what, let's forward. And he's been able to get down the line. He's having to wait because the goods train's in the way. Let's let him get out of the way. And yeah, he's able to get a platform. And again, he's going to earn money for delivering, but he's also going to create more goods for the goods truck. So not only is this train going to make good money, we made 20 grand there in one go. Not only is he going to make money, but the goods train is going to make money, or more money, because he's got more goods to deliver. So again, it's one of those knock-on effects that they're going to be really helpful. Let's see what else we can do. Again, let's check our trains. One of the settings that I had on, it will automatically renew a train when it comes to a certain time. Usually it's within sort of 1 or 2 years that it's gone past its serviceable life, and that was noticeable here. Earlier you saw the number 8 train and 9 trainer here both had red numbers. That meant they were too old, so they'd gone past their 12 years of age, and that meant that once they come to their next service schedule, which is once or twice a year, it will go in and it will be automatically replaced. Now you can turn that off if you don't like that, if you want to have more control. That's fair enough. I like to have it because when you get to a certain point where you've just got so many trains, it becomes far too hard to keep track of, and you have no idea what's going on. You find yourself spending an entire game year just replacing trains, and then when you get to the end game, sometimes you find that's all you do is just replacing, all your vehicles constantly on a loop. It gets a bit boring, so it's easy just to let them do it itself. But you can, it's very configurable, so you can say, don't auto replace if I don't have enough money, or you can say only auto replace if I've got more than X money, just in case you don't want to do it at the moment because you're trying to save up for something, and then suddenly all your money disappears because the train's gone on auto replaced itself. So it's quite configurable in what you can do. I mean, I set mine to, I think it was 100,000, which may actually be the default. I've got more than that, so that's not a problem. Now, what is next? Sedell City has a lot of passengers. A lot of passengers sitting around. These passenger trains are earning some money, but I feel could earn more. So why don't we do the upgrade to electrified rail and replace these trains with electric trains, which are way more powerful, and therefore will be able to get people to their destinations quicker. It will make them happier, it will increase ratings, there will be more passengers, blah blah blah, it goes on and on. So now, luckily diesel trains can run on the same as electric rail. That's fine, that's not a problem. So as long as electric trains don't need to go down a bit of track that is not electric, then they can all share and be happy. So what I'm going to do is, you can't update something when there's something in the way, so this is going to be kind of tricky to wait for that perfect moment when there's no one in the platform. There we go. Quickly get this junction done as well. Now the only thing is with electric rail is that you can see the little pantograph wires. That's the only way you can tell that it's electrified. Other than that, there's no other way. So sometimes if you're not concentrating, you can very easily miss some blocks, especially when you're doing something like this and you're doing the angled rails. you can quite easily miss one. So I like to do just big blanket boxes like that to make sure I get it all. Oh, did that just upgrade whilst the train was in the station? Oh, maybe they've changed that. Maybe you can upgrade whilst the train is in the way. Well, that's much better because they used to be a pain. So let's get this all upgraded. Now, what I'll do is, because there's a bunch of this to do, I'll come back in a minute, and because you don't need to see all this when it's all done. Right, okay, electric train upgrade complete, or the track upgrade complete, I should say. Now I need to start upgrading these trains, and this is a prime candidate. He's getting a little bit old, so I'm going to let him finish doing what he's doing. I'm going to let him load up, and just as he's about to leave, I'm going to tell him to go to the depot. So 72, 82, 92, 100%. He's left. Now go to the Sedale City train depot. Not what I was thinking. I thought he'd go to the one that was, you know, right next to him. Maybe he wasn't a electric depot. Never mind, in that case I'll tell him not to worry then, and to just return as normal. You've lost your chance. I just fast forwarded then and totally missed my chance, so that was a bit stupid. You though, on the other hand, are there and waiting. Let's see if I can't get you in there. No, you also. No one wants to go to this depot for some bizarre reason. Okay, well, let's, if they're all wanting to go to this one down here, then I'll just do it while they're down here. Makes more sense, doesn't it? I just caught one just as it went in there. Now, upgrading chains used to be a pain because you couldn't just take a train and upgrade it. There's no button to upgrade as such. You had to sell the train and rebuild it. Now, luckily, you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. It's nice and easy. So there's actually, whilst we were waiting, a even more powerful version of the electric train, the SH40. Goes 110 miles an hour rather than 100. Has a lot more horsepower, but I'm going to stick with the current one. Oh, sorry, there's another train there. I'll grab him while he's there. So luckily with these train depots, when you sell a train, which you can click and drag the front of the train and hold it over the single train X, it will sell it, and then when you buy a vehicle next, it will rebuild the last one that you had. So all of his orders are still going to be there. So let's release him, and I will upgrade you, release you. Let's see if this one will be behaving. Yes. So now, rather than the old whistle, we get the same noise as the diesels. Train 7 still hasn't got away yet. There he goes. Right, let's do train 6. SH30. Off you go as well. So train number 2 was getting old. What are you? You're an iron ore train. You're an iron ore steam train. Let's get you upgraded to a diesel, shall we? So new vehicle for you. You can be the Henry one, and let's take off these excess ones again. Let you carry on. Now this train's a bit of a pain because he just blocked the path, but luckily he wasn't there too long. Now I just need to wait and see if any other steam trains come along. Apart from this one here, how old's this one? Oh yeah, he needs upgrading definitely. Now he's on non-electrified railway, so he'll upgrade to a diesel. I missed my chance. Right, you know, he's unloading pretty quickly. Let's not forward him. There we go. So let's get this all ready. Wait for him to stop. Sell, buy, go. I saw another message. See, this is what happens. The trains just all get ridiculously blocked up, and next thing you know, you're spending forever upgrading trains. So upgrade you. So you can go. You can carry on where you left off. Anyone else? Any more for any more? All buses are starting to get a bit old. Now, buses are a little bit different because there are multiple bus types available now. How come number 3 isn't old? He is old, he's just not showing as old. 5's got a few years left yet. Oh no, 5 as well. All these buses are getting old. Okay, so not such a good year, but there was, in fairness, 500,000. In fact, if I didn't have any construction of new vehicles, I could have made that fantastic £1 million sort of barrier that's hard to get through. Let's close you. So let's do bang, bang. Now I've got upgraded buses. Don't know which one I just did there. That's not helpful, is it? Sell you, buy you. Oh god. I can't tell which one's which. The new one's got a straight front on it. It's number 4 and number 1. And then number 3 can go and be rebuilt. And number 5 can go and be rebuilt. Okay. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Number 2 still out there. Did I accidentally send number 2 out when I shouldn't have done? Come on, number 2, and you get. So I'll upgrade you to the Hereford bus, which is not only, you know, it's got a lot more power, it's got a much higher top speed and can carry more passengers. Just nothing bad about any of that. Boats are all fairly new, but planes have been around for a little while. Planes getting old. Now here's the problem. You are an airfield, which means I can't put in Concorde. It'll only accept smaller planes. Planes that have a limited top speed. I think it's limited top speed is the issue. It's certainly their size. I don't know. Yeah, small airplane. I think that's the key marker. But we'll look at planes next time because I have plans for planes in a similar nature that my competitors do. Let's have a look. Who's got the most planes at the moment? Obviously, I've only got 2 airports, so I don't have a lot. Whitport Transport's got 14 airports, and Findin Transport is going for it with 20 airports. So, at the moment, yeah, my 3 aircraft to their 27 and 30. It's no wonder that I'm behind in finance game. but there's still plenty of time. We're only 25 years in out of 100, so we're a quarter of the way through already. So it's not going to take that long. But let's see, everyone. Wow, yeah. I mean, I'm down at 10 million, which I thought was alright. Whitport, which was the first one to start, is at 40 million. And Findine, who's just struggled to start, is up at 33 million. So they are absolutely racing ahead at the moment. So I've really got to up my game. And that is for episode 5. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you like these videos, please click like. If you really like these videos, please click subscribe. That way you don't miss any episodes. And if you're into Minecraft, I have a daily Minecraft series playing the All the Mods 8 mod pack. You can also watch that on Twitch live. I play most mornings UK time, twitch.tv/gamingbygeeks. So if you're interested in that, please come along. You can have a chat with me whilst I play. You can even influence the game a little bit by helping me choose what to do next, etc. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.